You wake up, but you don't feel refreshed. Your eyes are open, but your body feels heavy, sluggish, and stiff. You try to stretch your legs, and suddenly a sharp cramp shoots through your calf. You sit up slowly, only to feel dizzy, off balance, and weak in the knees. A few steps to the bathroom feel like a mile. Your thighs ache, your feet feel unstable, and your muscles seem to have forgotten how to hold you up. Sound familiar? For many people over 60, this is how the day begins. And it's easy to dismiss it. It's just aging, we tell ourselves. This is what happens when you get older. But what if it's not just age? What if your body is giving you a warning every single morning? The truth is, these symptoms are often the result of something simple, something silent, and something we rarely talk about. Your muscles are drying out from the inside. Not just a lack of water in your mouth or on your skin, but dehydration at the cellular level, deep inside your muscles, where your strength, balance, and energy are stored. You might drink a glass of water in the morning, thinking you're doing something good for your health, and you are. But after 60, plain water isn't always enough. Your body changes. It becomes less efficient at absorbing and retaining water where it's needed most. So even if you drink, your cells may still be running on empty. The result? Muscles that cramp more often, legs that tire faster, a body that feels unsteady, slow, and fragile, and a growing risk of falls, fatigue, and frustration. But what if you could change that? Starting today, in the next few minutes, you'll discover how to make your water actually work for you again. 4 simple ingredients, no medications, no complicated routines, just a smarter way to hydrate, a way that helps restore what time is taken away. Because strong legs don't start with exercise, they start with hydration your muscles can actually use. And it all begins here. You've heard it 1,000 times, drink more water, and maybe you do. Maybe you carry a bottle with you everywhere. You start your day with a glass, refill it throughout the afternoon, and still, by evening, you're dragging your feet. Your legs ache. You feel worn out. You wonder, how can I still be so tired when I've been drinking water all day? Here's the truth no one tells you. Drinking water isn't the same as hydrating your body. Yes, you can drink plenty of water and still be dehydrated, especially if you're over 60. As we age, our bodies don't hold on to water the same way they used to. The fluid slips right through us. It never makes it to the places that need it most. Your muscles, your joints, your brain. Imagine trying to water a plant, but the soil is dry and cracked. The water just runs off the surface. It never gets absorbed. That's exactly what happens inside your body when essential minerals, called electrolytes, are missing. Without them, your cells can't pull in the water you drink. It just passes through you, leaving you just as depleted as before. That's why you may find yourself constantly thirsty, even though you're drinking enough, or going to the bathroom frequently but still feeling dry, or worse, feeling lightheaded, weak, or cramping for no clear reason. Let's talk about those cramps. You feel a sudden sharp pain in your calf, your foot, or even your thigh. It strikes at night, in the morning, or while you're walking. This is often not just about overuse or poor circulation. It's your body's cry for help, a sign that your muscles are screaming for hydration, but not just water. They need hydration with the right ingredients. You see, your muscles are like sponges, but aging makes them hard and brittle. Without proper minerals, especially magnesium and potassium, your muscles can't relax. They seize up. They tighten. They spasm. That's the cramp. And drinking plain water won't stop it. Another hidden sign. Fatigue. Not just general tiredness, but the kind that lives in your legs. You want to go for a walk, but your body resists. Stairs feel harder. You avoid standing too long because it feels like your muscles just aren't there to support you. It's not a lack of motivation, it's cellular exhaustion. And then there's balance. Maybe you've caught yourself swaying when you stand up too quickly, or reaching for something and realizing your legs don't feel steady. This isn't just poor coordination. It's dehydration in your nervous system and in the muscle tissues that help keep you upright. When your cells are dry, your control systems break down. So again, we come back to the question, why doesn't water fix it? Because hydration isn't just about how much water you drink. It's about what your water carries with it. and whether your body has the tools to absorb it. If your water doesn't contain the right minerals, or if your body has been depleted for years without you knowing it, then even a gallon a day won't solve the problem. That's why so many seniors walk around in a chronic state of low hydration, not thirsty but not energized, not dried out but not functional either. It's a gray zone that leads to muscle loss, falls, slower healing, and accelerated aging. And it begins with the slow, invisible decline of cellular hydration. But here's the good news. This problem is not permanent, and it's not complicated to fix. You can actually teach your body to hold on to water again. You can rehydrate your cells, restore your strength, and protect your balance, simply by adding a few natural ingredients to your daily glass of water. In the next section, we'll show you exactly how. Because the problem isn't that you're not drinking enough. The problem is that your body has forgotten how to use it. Now it's time to remind it. Let's start with the simplest, most powerful way to reawaken your body's natural hydration system: lemon and mineral salt water. Just 2 ingredients. Easy to find, easy to prepare, but the results can be transformative. Each morning before you eat anything, you'll make a glass of water that your body can actually absorb and use. Not just water to flush your system, but water that gets pulled deep into your muscles, tissues, and nerves, exactly where it's needed most. Here's what you do. Take a glass of room temperature water, squeeze in the juice of half a lemon, and add just a pinch, less than 1.4 teaspoon, of natural mineral salt. That's it, not regular table salt. You want unrefined mineral-rich salt, like Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt. These contain trace elements your body desperately needs but doesn't get from modern diets. Now let's talk about why this works. First, the lemon. It's not just about the flavor. Lemon juice contains citric acid, which gently stimulates your digestive system and helps your cells absorb nutrients more effectively. It's also rich in vitamin C and potassium, both essential for muscle function and immune health. But most importantly, lemon makes your internal environment slightly more alkaline, a balance that helps keep your tissues hydrated at the cellular level. Now the salt, this is where the magic happens. Natural mineral salt contains not just sodium, but over 80 trace minerals like magnesium, calcium, and potassium that your body needs to hold on to water. These minerals act like keys that open your cells to receive and retain hydration. Without them, water just passes through you. With them, water gets locked in, stored, and used where it matters. Have you ever noticed how drinking plain water sometimes makes you feel bloated or even more tired? That's your body failing to absorb it. It just swirls around in your system without doing its job. But when you combine water with minerals, it becomes what scientists call an electrolyte solution. Your cells recognize it. They open up. They drink it in. And suddenly you feel alive again. This little ritual, just 1 glass in the morning, can improve circulation, reduce cramps, restore energy, and sharpen your mind. Seniors who adopt this habit often report fewer nighttime leg cramps, steadier balance, and even better digestion. Why? Because proper hydration affects everything, from the way your muscles fire to how your brain communicates with your limbs. Some people are concerned about salt. Isn't salt bad for blood pressure, they ask. The answer depends on what kind of salt. Refined table salt, yes, it's stripped of nutrients and can contribute to imbalances. But natural mineral salt, in tiny amounts, can actually support healthy blood pressure by improving circulation and cellular hydration. The key is the dose. We're talking about a small pinch, not spoonfuls. Enough to give your body the minerals it's craving, especially after 60, when your absorption rate starts to decline sharply. So tomorrow morning, don't just reach for plain water. Give your body something it can use. Lemon to activate, salt to unlock, water to deliver. It's simple, it's natural, it works, and it's only the beginning. By now you understand that proper hydration requires more than just water. Your body needs minerals to truly absorb and retain fluid. While lemon and mineral salt water is an excellent start, sometimes your body needs a stronger, more targeted boost, especially if you're already experiencing muscle cramps, fatigue, or signs of electrolyte loss. That's where unsweetened electrolyte powder comes in. Unlike sports drinks loaded with sugar, dyes, and artificial ingredients, high-quality electrolyte powders are designed to restore what aging has slowly taken away. Magnesium, potassium, sodium, and other critical minerals your cells need to function. These powders mix easily with water, creating a simple, effective drink that your body can immediately use. Let's look at the science behind it. As you age, your kidneys and muscles lose efficiency in regulating electrolytes. Even a mild imbalance can lead to leg cramps, heart palpitations, brain fog, or low energy. You may not even feel thirsty, but your cells are drying out. You may not sweat as much, but your muscles are crying for support. And while your diet might once have covered your needs, today's food is often depleted of the minerals it once had, especially if you eat low salt, low carb, or processed meals. That's why an unsweetened, zero sugar electrolyte powder can be such a game changer. These powders deliver what your body needs most in the form it can actually absorb quickly. Look for ones that contain magnesium citrate or glycinate to relax tight muscles and prevent cramps. Potassium to support nerve signals and heartbeat stability. Sodium from sea salt to help your cells draw in water. No sugar or artificial sweeteners to avoid spikes, crashes, and gut irritation. Take one scoop or packet in the morning or early afternoon, mixed into a glass of water. Some people benefit from a second serving later in the day, especially if they're experiencing heavy sweating, muscle fatigue, or recovering from illness. But here's what really makes it powerful for seniors. Bioavailability. That's a fancy word that means your body can actually use what's inside. Unlike pills that have to dissolve or foods that take hours to digest, electrolyte powders are absorbed rapidly, often within minutes. That means fast relief from symptoms like sudden leg cramps, lightheadedness when standing, afternoon fatigue, brain fog or dizziness, muscle weakness or instability. And the results are often surprising. After just a few days of proper electrolyte intake, many seniors report that their legs feel lighter, that their balance improves, and that they don't get as winded climbing stairs or walking longer distances. That's not magic. It's just cells getting what they need. So why choose a powder over just eating more salt or bananas? Because powders give you precision and consistency. You know exactly how much magnesium and potassium you're getting. You can control your intake without guessing. And for seniors whose digestive systems may no longer absorb nutrients efficiently, powders offer a gentler, faster solution. But one thing matters above all: choose quality. Not all electrolyte powders are created equal. Skip the supermarket brands with neon colors and sugar. Instead, look for a product made for active aging, ideally with magnesium glycinate, gentle on the stomach, and zero added sugar. In the end, your body isn't asking for energy drinks. It's asking for minerals, for balance, for the raw materials it needs to move, think, and recover. Give it what it needs: one scoop, one glass of water, and a new sense of strength that starts from the inside out. When it comes to restoring hydration and energy, few natural sources are as powerful and as overlooked as coconut water. But what if you could get all the benefits of fresh coconut water without the sugar spikes, short shelf life, or messy cleanup? That's where freeze-dried coconut water powder steps in. This isn't just another health trend. It's a solution rooted in nature, now made convenient for everyday use, especially for seniors who need gentle, sustained hydration without overstimulating the system. Coconut water naturally contains a perfect balance of electrolytes, including potassium, magnesium, sodium, and calcium. It was even used in emergency IV hydration during wartime when medical supplies were limited. That's how biocompatible it is with the human body. But here's the problem with bottled coconut water. It spoils quickly, often contains added sugar, and varies wildly in quality, not to mention the price. Freeze-dried coconut water powder solves all of that. It's made by gently removing the water content from fresh coconut water at very low temperatures, preserving all the natural minerals and nutrients without destroying them. The result is a light, dry powder you can store for months and rehydrate instantly by stirring into water. Here's what makes it ideal for older adults: high in potassium, which supports healthy blood pressure and nerve signaling. Contains natural magnesium to relax muscles and prevent cramping. Gentle on digestion, unlike synthetic supplements that can upset the stomach. Naturally sweet, but with no added sugars or syrups. The taste is light, refreshing, and slightly sweet. No bitterness, no chemical aftertaste, and because it's low in calories and sugar, it's safe for most seniors, including those with blood sugar concerns. Start by mixing 1 scoop or tablespoon into a glass of water once daily, especially after light exercise, a long walk, or on hot days when dehydration creeps in unnoticed. Unlike sugary sports drinks, this won't cause energy crashes. Instead, you'll feel steady, light, and restored. Many seniors who use freeze-dried coconut water powder report improvements in midday energy levels, muscle flexibility and recovery, skin hydration, mental clarity. It's also incredibly convenient. Just keep a pouch in the kitchen, at your bedside, or in your travel bag. No refrigeration needed, no waste, just natural hydration on demand. And when combined with the earlier solutions, lemon salt water in the morning, electrolyte powder in the afternoon, coconut water powder becomes your nighttime or recovery tool. It gently restores your body without overstimulating it, making it perfect before bed or after physical effort. Nature made it. Science preserved it. Your body knows exactly what to do with it. Simple, gentle, powerful. There's a powerful tool for muscle recovery, strength preservation, and even brain support hiding in plain sight. And most people over 60 have never even considered it. That tool is creatine. And no, it's not just for bodybuilders. When used in low, daily doses, just 1 to 2 grams, creatine becomes a silent ally in the battle against age-related muscle loss, fatigue, and mental fog. In fact, research in recent years has shown that creatine may be one of the most beneficial and safest supplements available for aging adults. Let's break it down. As you age, your muscle cells shrink, and your body becomes less efficient at storing energy in the form of ATP, the molecule that fuels every movement, thought, and heartbeat. This is why climbing stairs gets harder, legs feel heavier, and recovery from simple activities like gardening or walking takes longer. Creatine works by replenishing ATP stores in your muscles and brain, naturally. It's produced by the body in small amounts and also found in foods like red meat and fish, but most seniors don't consume enough of it to see a therapeutic effect. A small daily supplement of creatine, just 1 to 2 grams per day, can lead to improved muscle strength and endurance, faster recovery after physical activity, better balance and coordination, reduced risk of falls, sharper mental clarity and memory recall. It's especially effective when paired with light resistance exercises, walking, or physical therapy. Think of creatine like a backup power source. It helps your cells perform better under stress, recover faster, and build strength more efficiently, even if you're not training like an athlete. Now you may be wondering, is it safe? The answer is a resounding yes, especially at low doses. Creatine has been studied for decades, and numerous clinical trials confirm its safety even for older adults, including those with chronic conditions, so long as kidney function is normal. That's why it's smart to start with just 1 gram per day, mixed into water, juice, or your morning smoothie. Over time, as your body adapts, you may increase to 2 grams if desired. And unlike high doses taken by athletes, this small amount doesn't cause bloating, weight gain, or water retention. You probably won't even notice you're taking it until your energy starts lasting longer, your muscles stop cramping, or you find yourself standing up from the chair a little more easily. Even better, creatine works synergistically with everything you've already learned in this series. It enhances the effect of electrolyte hydration. It supports muscle repair while you sleep. It amplifies the results of light movement and stretching. And it boosts cellular resilience, helping your muscles and brain age more gracefully. If you've been feeling weak in the legs, frustrated by slow recovery, or worried about losing mobility over time, this tiny daily scoop could be the missing piece. No gimmicks. No overnight promises. Just one more natural, well-researched tool to help you stay strong, steady, and self-reliant. well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Try it. 1 gram, one time a day. You might be surprised at just how far it takes you. Now that you know the what, let's talk about the how. It's not just what you drink, it's when and how you drink it that transforms your day. Here's a simple, science-backed daily routine that aligns with your body's natural rhythms. Just follow these small steps, and you'll begin to feel the difference in days, not weeks. Upon waking, 6:30, 8 a.m., start your day with lemon and mineral salt water. Mix the juice of half a lemon with a pinch of natural sea salt or pink Himalayan salt in a large glass of room temperature water. Drink this before coffee or breakfast. This jumpstarts hydration, balances your morning electrolytes, and gently activates your digestion. Mid-morning, 9:30, 10:30 a.m. Now it's time for your electrolyte powder. Mix 1 scoop of sugar-free electrolyte mix in cold water and sip it slowly. This keeps your energy stable, prevents muscle tightness, and supports focus as your activity picks up. Pre-lunch, 11:30 a.m., 12:30 p.m. Take 1 gram of creatine mixed into your drink or meal. This helps your body replenish energy reserves and prepares your muscles to stay active through the day. If you prefer, you can take it after lunch. It's flexible. Afternoon, 2:30, 4 p.m. Hydrate again with freeze-dried coconut water powder. Add 1 tablespoon to a glass of water and drink it slowly. This supports muscle recovery, improves circulation, and prevents the common afternoon energy dip. Evening, 6 or 7:30 p.m. With dinner or just before bed, sip on plain filtered water, but don't overdo it. A small glass is enough to aid digestion and support muscle recovery overnight without waking you up to urinate. Remember, sip gradually, don't gulp. Let your body absorb and use the fluids instead of flushing them out. And then throughout the day, listen to your body. If you're sweating more, moving more, or it's hotter outside, hydrate a little more. This daily rhythm isn't about perfection. It's about consistency, small wins, and steady support for your body's most vital systems, so you can move, think, and feel like yourself again. You don't need to overhaul your entire life to feel better. Sometimes it's the smallest habits, the ones done consistently and intentionally, that bring the biggest change. And for anyone over 60, hydration isn't just about drinking more water. It's about restoring what aging slowly steals: strength, energy, balance, and confidence. You've seen how simple things like adding lemon and salt, sipping on electrolytes, using coconut water powder, or even a small dose of creatine can begin to reverse what many assume is just normal aging. But here's the truth: muscle weakness, leg cramps, brain fog, and that drained feeling, it's not inevitable. It's often a signal that your body is missing basic cellular fuel, and it's asking you, sometimes desperately, to give it the tools it needs. And those tools aren't complicated. They're natural, accessible, and safe. Every glass of water, every small scoop of powder, every moment of listening to your body, it all adds up. You're not just avoiding cramps. You're building resilience, improving circulation, fueling your muscles, protecting your brain, and investing in your independence. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about protecting the life you still have to live and living it fully, with less fear of falling, less struggle with fatigue, and more mornings where you feel steady on your feet and clear in your mind. Start small, stay steady. Let this be your quiet revolution. One new habit, one better day, then another, because you deserve a body that supports your dreams, not limits them. And it starts quite literally with a single sip.